in the quiet corners of Willowbrook Library, where dust motes danced in the afternoon sun. A love story was waiting to be written. This is the story of Elara and Adrian, two souls who met through words before they ever met in person. It all began at an old, scratched wooden table. Every Thursday, a girl named Elara would sit there and pour her heart out onto paper. She wrote letters not to someone she knew, but to someone she wished existed, her unknown lover. They were letters filled with dreams, loneliness, and a love she had yet to feel. She'd hide each one inside a different book, hoping that someday the right person would find them. For a long time, no one did, until one rainy afternoon. A university student named Adrian, seeking refuge from the storm, wandered into the romance section. As he pulled a faded novel from the shelf, a folded letter slipped out. He opened it, and the words on the page seemed to speak directly to him. "To the one I haven't met yet," it began. "Do you believe two souls can meet before their bodies do?" Signed, simply E. Something stirred in Adrian's heart. He felt an instant connection. On a whim, he took out a pen and wrote a reply. "Yes, I believe souls meet before people do. Your words found me today." He signed it, "A Stranger Who Believes," and tucked it back into the same book. When Elara returned the next Thursday, her heart skipped a beat. Someone had read her words. Someone had replied, and so began their secret exchange. Week after week, they spoke through letters hidden between the pages of forgotten books. He told her about his love for rainy days and the quiet loneliness he felt in a crowd. She wrote about her fear of being ordinary and how the library was her only escape. Their letters became their sanctuary. "Dear E," he wrote, "did you know the sky looks different when you read someone's heart?" She'd reply, "Dear stranger, sometimes I smile for no reason, just because I know your words will be waiting for me." They bared their souls on paper, sharing their deepest fears and secret hopes. They didn't know each other's names, but their hearts already knew each other intimately. Then one day, Elara wrote a letter filled with vulnerability. "What if we meet and you don't like what you see? What if we are better on paper than in reality?" Adrian found her letter and replied without a moment's hesitation. "Dear E, I don't know your face, but I know your soul. And I think that's more real than any photograph." Then he added a final, hopeful line. "If you're ready, meet me. Saturday, 5 p.m. under the old willow tree outside the library. I will wait with a blue book in hand." Saturday arrived, feeling both terrifying and inevitable. Elara stood before her mirror, clutching one of his letters, her heart a drumbeat in her chest. At 5 p.m., Adrian was under the willow tree, his own heart pounding with every passing second. He waited. 5 minutes passed. 10. Just as doubt began to creep in, he heard footsteps. There she was, breathless, scared, but with eyes full of hope. "Are you the stranger?" she whispered. Adrian smiled gently and held up the blue book. "Are you E?" She nodded, and a beautiful silence settled between them, the kind of silence that happens when two worlds finally collide. He stepped closer. "You're not late." "I was afraid," she confessed. "So was I," he admitted. She held out one final letter, but instead of taking it, Adrian took her hand. "How about we write the next chapter together?" For the first time, Elara smiled without hiding it, a real, radiant smile. Their story didn't end there. It was just the beginning. They still wrote letters, but now they handed them to each other over coffee, their laughter echoing in the quiet library that had brought them together. And every letter they wrote from that day on ended the same way. To the one I once didn't know but now can live without. Thank you so much for watching this story unfold. If it touched your heart, please give this video a like and subscribe for more stories that remind us of the magic in the everyday. See you next time.